now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. David Price gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Davis. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Brandon Drury in this one. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. No balls and a strike to count. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Two and 1 the count to Pillar.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Count still full, 3-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bradley moving in. He can't get there as it falls in.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
The designated hitter.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Ranging back is Bradley, and it bangs off the monster. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And not in time as the second run scores.
Wow, your outfield is the last line of defense, and when they let you down, it's really costly. 2 runs come around to score, and even though they happen, there's really no excuse for that kind of mistake at this level.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Guys, come on.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Fastball well outside. The 1-0 home. And he popped him up. Devers is there. 2 gone. Stepping in for the Jays, Devin Travis. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Stays alive. Still 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Pedroia. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Blue Jays 2. The Red Sox coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ryan Borucki will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. Looking at the stats, I'm so impressed. He's in the top 5 home runs in the American League coming into this game. And when you're doing that, you catch just about everybody's attention. Don't be surprised if he doesn't make something happen here.
Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Come on, Buck. Come on, Boston.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Two and 0 now. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
1 out, nobody on. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Pedroia, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Two and 0 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Liner towards second, leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. So digging in now, Kendrys Morales. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now the first pitch here from Price. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's off the green monster. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting in.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 13 home runs and 42 runs batted in. Here's the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
At the ball.
2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
A runner at second, nobody out.
Dude,
2-2.
2-2, Tim.
Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Up next is Danny Jansen. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Morales on second. Galvis is over at first with 1 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
The center field.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first, as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Here it comes, the 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And the count will be full. Fouled away. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Pierce will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
The 1-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And guys, the things you need to focus on today, you got to watch this team. They have the most errors in the league. You cannot be a successful ball club and kick it around and give this team extra outs. Let's see what happens.
Here's Steve Pierce now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Now the 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Rafael Devers. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now here's the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Popped him up. Travis shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. Striding in, Brandon Drury. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Brandon Drury.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2. 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Now batting.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Justin Smoak. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Put your right glasses on.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch on its way.
No, that's
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Count even now at 1-1. Smoak, base runner at first with 1 out. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. And the 3-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Pedroia on to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Blue Jays, but they're on top 2-0. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Here's the first pitch to him. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So striding forward now, Sandy Leon. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that's in there for strike one. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is Hernandez, and it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and the Red Sox are on the board. It's now 2-1.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a
The
little.
left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled off.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time, as it's well off the outside. And he got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And thanks to the home run, the Red Sox draw a step closer. We're through 3 here at Fenway, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the box now, Devin Travis, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Devin.
Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Three and 1 to him now. The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Here's Kendrys Morales, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Price ready with the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Number 9.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And that'll bring in Danny Jansen. First offering on its way. Ground ball foul down the left side. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 1-2. The bouncer to the left side. Devers has it. There's one, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Davis, and they're runners at the corners now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Pierce has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
3-1 to Martinez. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
In now, Mookie Betts, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Martinez aboard here at first with nobody out. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On a line to shortstop. Quick throw. Not in time. All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The first baseman, number 25.
In now, Steve Pearce, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Pearce, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was an 8th-round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1-1 the count. One run, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Smoke toward third. Drury fields it cleanly. On to second, but the throw is wide. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Oh, man, this looked like it was going to be a fantastic play. And then he just blows the throw. Love the effort, but a good throw would have gotten him. Got to make the whole play for it to count.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. And he pops it up. Drury in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-1. And he drops it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Junior.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
The 1-0. Misses. Ball 2. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
A runner on first with 2 away. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. We played 4 full. The Red Sox are out in front, 3-2. Digging in, Kevin Pillar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Price ready with the 0-1. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Stepping in now, Brandon Drury. He grounds it sharply to third. Devers gloves it. 1 there. On to Pierce at first, and it's a double play.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Justin
Ready
Smoke.
once again, Justin Smoke. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good changeup there by Price as he jumps ahead. Strike 1. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Drilled to first. Pierce is there. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're down 3-2. Now to the plate, Sandy Leon, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Sandy
Leon. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Leon is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praised for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
In there, 3-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Davis, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him, and this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell. So I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Digging in now, Dustin Pedroia. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. A bouncer to the left side. Drury has it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're up 3-2. Striding in once again, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Payoff pitch one more time. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin.
At the plate, Devin Travis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now
At the plate, Kendrys
the first
Morales.
baseman.
He singled his
Kendrys.
last time up.
Morales.
Here comes the first pitch. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. This is in the air out to right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Still a 3-2 ball game. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Davis. 1 out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mookie Betts. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. A 1-1. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
You know, you hear it all the time that the game, baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been a difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he is in there.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Sean Reed Foley takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Standing in now, Steve Pearce, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Hit high and deep out to left field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's 4-2.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold them in a single.
He's going
into the box. Rafael Devers. Liner in there for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Pierce over at second. Devers at first, one gone. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 1-2. Left side, but well foul. The next 1-2 pitch popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here he comes again. 1-2. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. Him up. Drury has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. Sandy Leon will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Stepping up now, Andrew Benintendi, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. And 2. Here it is. In the air now out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. 7th inning coming up. Boston's out in front 5-2. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Now in the box, Freddie Galvis. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Freddie Galvis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball right down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Another strong outing here for David Price. Just 2 runs allowed through 6 1/3. Line, but speared on a hop on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, and the deficit remains 5-2.
Ladies
David
and gentlemen,
Phelps gets
your
the call
attention,
from the
please.
pen to take over on the
Now
mound and
pitching
start
for
the
the
home
Blue Jays.
seventh.
Number 35, David Phelps.
Striding in for Boston, Dustin
Leading off
Pedroia.
for
He
the
was
Red
retired
Sox,
via the ground
the
ball
second
last time
baseman,
up.
Dustin Pedroia.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Here's the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Fouled away. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Popped him up. Drury is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep out to left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
So coming to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
The first baseman,
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
He's just thrashing out there right now. I don't think he knows where anything is going.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
We got 3-2.
Pedroia, the runner at third. Betts at second. Bogarts is over at first with 1 away. And he will look at a called third strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
In now, Rafael Devers, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled off. The 1-1. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Davis is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Matt Barnes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32, Matt.
So striding in, Kevin Pillar. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Kevin Pillar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. 1 down. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brendan Drury. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Down and away, ball 1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Barnes rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Full count still. Line toward right center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Justin Smoke.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And Bogaerts will make the catch for the final out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Red Sox lead it 5-2. Jim Meza is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58, Tim Meza.
Settling in now, Jackie Bradley
Leading
Jr.
off
His last
for the Red
at-bat
Sox,
didn't go his way as he
center
popped
fielder,
out in foul territory.
Jackie.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His
Junior.
swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Pilar is right there, 1 down.
The catcher, number 3.
Stepping up to the plate, Sandy
Sandy.
Leon. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Meza, a 6'3" left-hander. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. 1 out, nobody on. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. But someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew.
Ready for another chance? Andrew Benintendi looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
0-1 count and the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Leon leads off first with 1 away. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 2 out with the man at first. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're still out in front, 5-2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
9th inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. Oscar Hernandez will be charged with trying to start a rally in the 9th as they go to work against Kimbrell.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
First offering on its way, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Ready on 0-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Another 0-2 home. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Standing in now, Kendrys Morales. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. Here it comes, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
The 2-0 pitch. And this will be fouled away. The count now at 2-2. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Full count now for Morales. Final strike for the Blue Jays. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrel. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless ninth inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Boston Red Sox took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. David Price earned his 9th win of the year. Craig Kimbrel retires the side to hammer down the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.